everybody, it's Bunny, it's Friday, time for a first impression. I've been slacking off on those lately. Welcome to my awkward singing intro. Today, we're going to be doing a very wild, wacky, and totally unexpected from yours truly, First Impression Friday. Yesterday, I got this gigantic box in the mail, and it was the FedEx dude, and I don't know about your FedEx people if you get FedEx deliveries, but I swear sometimes it's like a ring and dash. What do they call that? Ding and ditch? Ring and ditch? What is that thing? I don't even think that people really do that anymore, but it's like where you ring a doorbell and then run away. The doorbell rang yesterday. I didn't see anybody. There was a giant box from FedEx. I had no idea what it was or who it was from. Long, pointless story concluded later. It was a huge surprise package from Makeup Forever. This box is so huge that it almost will not fit into frame. So I opened it up and to my surprise, it is a container full of lip glosses, which is kind of ironic that somebody would send me this, being that usually I think lip gloss is Satan's best friend. I hate lip gloss, generally. It disgusts me, but I was really opening this up and looking at the colors, and they were so amazingly gorgeous. The one that caught my eye in particular is this purple one that I have on my mouth right now, and I was like, all right, I've at least got to give it a try and just see how it is, what it feels like. Maybe I might kind of tolerate lip gloss at some point. I'm always pretty open to trying new things, because I think when you try new things, you might find something that you like that you thought that you didn't like. So I put this on and I was pretty impressed, because unlike most lip glosses where I feel like the color is super pretty in the packaging and then you put it on and nothing is happening, I was extremely surprised by the pigmentation, and the feel of it is almost more like a lip tar than a lip gloss. It's not really sticky or as thick as other lip glosses, or as thick and sticky as I find lip glosses to normally be. So I thought that this would just be a fun First Impression Friday video. I just thought that there are many probably lip gloss lovers out there, so I just thought it would be fun. I figured I have it, why not? Let's just swatch it. And there are 35 of them in this set. And I know people are gonna ask, because this is so out of character, this is not a sponsored video. They did send me these, but it was a total surprise. I had no idea, so I'm not being paid for this. I just am in a random mood lately, so I thought we would do something totally different. I think that these are available at Sephora only, and I'm not sure if you can buy a set like this if you're a makeup artist, or you just really love lip gloss. I'm not sure if this is being sold or if this is just kind of like a PR sample that is being sent out to people. This is also called Plexi-Gloss, which kind of made me giggle because it's like plexiglass, but not. I am gonna be totally honest. I love these kind of like darker, more, I don't know how to describe it. They're less lip gloss looking. The very, very solid ones, those are some of my favorite shades. And I'm not gonna lie, you got to get to about this part before you can really tell a difference. I do feel like some of these shades are more like traditional lip glosses where they're just very sheer, not a lot's going on. So let's just get into the swatches, and I wrote nice little descriptions about what I thought the color of each one was. Also, I know that I have blemishes on my face right now, so you will see them more prevalently when I get closer to the camera. But hey, I didn't feel like concealing them. I just feel like there's no point to that when I'm gonna be wiping around my mouth area 900 times, and I'm a human being. Human beings get blemishes. It's okay. Also, I may have like tiny little hairs going on. Sometimes people comment about things like that, and I'm just like, Hello, I'm a mammal. Mammals have hairs. What else can I say today? I'm feeling kind of sassy. Are you? Oh, I know the other thing I was gonna do is I was gonna try and mattify this. I don't really think that that's gonna work out, but hey, science, let's give it a go. If I can find my facial powder. I feel like this is so not like a lip gloss, you know what I mean? This is just something you could totally wear alone, but we're gonna try and mattify it anyway. Hey. No. I feel like this process is kind of changing the color a little bit, but it's not really mattifying anything. If anything, I feel like I'm just lifting off the color. No good. These do, however, wipe off surprisingly simply. Like, just look at that. And it's gone. It's like I was never wearing any bright purple lip gloss at all. I just had to pause filming because I heard like a horrifying, I almost wish I would have caught it on camera. Actually, I really wish I would have caught it on camera. I wish I would have caught it on the camera because I'm home alone right now and I just heard like a shh, like a shing sound. Just, I'm too loud for everybody, even people in other planes of existence. That's about all I can say. I had a lot of fun doing the swatches, not gonna lie. It also took like 2.5 hours. I've been sitting here for a very, very long time today. The other really quick thing that I think would be fun that we always do in swatching videos is you guys comment down below and tell me which color is your favorite. Now, these colors they don't have names, they all have numbers. That's just, that was the sound of my iPhone hitting the floor. Makeup Forever does not generally give their colors names, at least not that they put on the packages so that I can normally find them, but they do have numbers. So just go ahead and start typing in a comment down below and let me know which colors are your favorites. Time to get started. I feel like always saying like, roll that beautiful bean footage, you know, the Bush's Baked Beans commercial. Anyway, let's get started. Also, since we're doing everything wildly different today, talking about lip glosses and such, we are also going to be starting from the darkest shade and then going to the lightest. Normally, I go from lightest to darkest, but hey, let's just throw normalcy out the window. The darkest color in this set is shade 503, which is black. And this is surprisingly opaque for a black lip gloss. So the next shade is 502, which is kind of a blue. It's almost like a slate blue, like a dark gray blue. Is anybody else seeing that? Also, I don't know why I associate this color with werewolves. Why do I associate blue lipstick with werewolves? It's not just this one. It's all blue lipstick. I've never seen a blue werewolf. Unfortunately, I've never seen a werewolf. Moving along, shade 501 is my personal favorite out of all of the colors, and that is that super bright purple color, and I'm wearing camo today and purple lip gloss, and I don't think camo and purple go together, but maybe we can start a new trend right here on the swamp. Shade 500 is the next one, and it is also probably one of my favorites, and it's a bright pinkish purple, almost kind of like a bright fuchsia. 406 is next, and that is a very, very dark oxblood kind of cranberry color. Shade 405 is surprisingly close to my natural lip color. I feel like if anything, it's adding kind of like a glittery enhancement of some sort. Shade 404 I would describe as a light strawberry. It is kind of like a strawberry color, but it's not like bright neon. That is what I would call the next one, which is shade 403. I would consider this one kind of like a bright neon strawberry shade. Shade 402 is next, and that is like a faded coral color. It is kind of like corally, but kind of like pinky, orangey coral. Shade 401 I would like to call a sheer cherry. It is kind of like a cherry color, but also very, very sheer, kind of more like a traditional lip gloss. Shade 400 I would like to refer to as an orange red. It's kind of orangey, kind of red. Normally, my favorite shades of red lipstick are a blue-red shade. I think that looks a little bit better on my face, but I do kind of like this one. Shade 306 is a very, very sheer orange shade. Shade 305 I would like to refer to as a pale hibiscus. I think I got a little bit creative with my color descriptions here, but you know, like hibiscus flowers, but this is like a pale one. It's kind of like a pink color. Shade 304 I would like to refer to as a muted neon pink. It is kind of a neon color, but there are some super duper neon lip colors out there, and I do feel like this is a little bit more muted. Shade 303 is like a sheer baby pink with gold glitter. A lot of times in these more sheer colors, you're mainly gonna see mostly just kind of like a glitter and a lip gloss effect. Shade 302 is a baby orange pink color, and this shade is kind of on the lighter side, but I think it is buildable. These ones that are more opaque, definitely the more product that you put on. That's why I was kind of saying it's more like a lip tar. The more product you put on, the more opaque that it gets. Shade 301 is like an iridescent orange nothing. Once again, I feel like this is kind of how normal lip glosses are, where they come in like 8 different colors, but then if you ever put it on your actual mouth, they roughly all look the same. So this one may have a tinge of orange, but on my mouth, it doesn't look like much is going on. 301 is like an incredibly sparkly ballet slipper princess mouth. If I were to look at a real life Disney princess, this is how I would think that their mouth would look. Just very sparkly, dewy, magical. Shade 209 is another one of my favorites, and it is a very bright neon fuchsia color. Shade 208 I would like to refer to as rose petal pink. It just looks very dainty and very light and pink like a beautiful fresh cut rose. Shade 207 I would like to describe as like quintessential Barbie pink. Like if you thought of a Barbie doll, if you wanted to be like real life Barbie colored mouth, this is a perfect lip gloss for you. 206 is very similar to 207, I feel. Still, you're kind of getting that Barbie pink color, but it's more of like a muted hot pink. If that makes any sense at all, it might not. Shade 205, I would like to refer to as a sheer iced watermelon, which sounds like something you would buy at Bath and Body Works. It definitely has like the kind of like meaty interior color of a watermelon, if you know what I mean, but it's still very, very sheer. Shade 204 is a muted, dusty rose color. I feel like it's mixed in here with a lot of the pinks, a lot of the roses, but it still kind of has like a little bit of a darker tint to it, if that makes any sense. 203 is a shimmer sheer pink, and any of these I'm referring to as sheer. I'm sure you guys can tell not a lot of color or pigmentation is going on. Shade 202 I wrote down is like an instant lip Photoshop. It's very, very close to my natural lip color, maybe a little bit lighter, but the gloss kind of gives you like that, I don't know, like the more supple effect. So it looks like I just smoothed my mouth out. Shade 201 is a very, very light baby pinky purple. It is once again mixed up in here with the pink shades, but it has just a tiny little tinge of purple to it. Shade 200 I wrote down is like pale nothingness. I don't see a lot going on here, do you? Shade 105 is like a sheer brick color. Like if you were going to build a ghost house out of transparent bricks, this is the color that ghost bricks would be. So the next two, correct me if I'm wrong, they look extremely a lot alike, and that is shade 103 and shade 104, and I think both of these are just a really pale mauve color. So it's kind of up here grouped with the pinks, but it's a little bit on the mauve side. Shade 102 is a very pearlized baby pink. It's got a lot of glitter in it once again, so I think that that's why it gives it that very pearlized finish. Shade 101 is like an extremely pale beige. I feel like you are getting some pigment here, but I really don't feel like this is the best look for me and my complexion personally. I think it would look better on somebody else. Shade 100 is just sparkle flesh. It just adds a sparkly enhancement to your natural lip shade, or maybe even like if you wanted to layer it over something, whatever other color you were wearing, it would just add some sparkles to it. And then shade 0 is just their plain gloss, so it's totally clear and it just gives your lips that really juicy looking kind of look. That's it. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for being here and for being yourself. You are awesome just the way you are. Don't forget that. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!